Oh, it's Fugent! Playing Muse. This isn't the most amazing matchup right here, or hand. The matchup's fine. But we do have a turn 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll keep it. We'll keep it. It's not just good, it's good enough. We'll play Harvest, and then draw an extra card. It doesn't look like our opponent is going to have anything for us to fists. We won't have anything to Elder. So I think turn 3 is probably going to be tapping a Harvest to get the draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to have 9 cards in hand next turn. Okay, that is not ideal. Let's hijinks first. Oh! Search your deck for a card and add it to your hand. Well, don't mind if I do. I think we're just going to play another Harvest and say go. Fugent is getting the mana reduction here, but we're both at the same healing level. Carry on sprites. This is kind of a bummer. So for those of you who have been watching for a while, you know that this deck was never intended to be a control deck. I built it as a thief deck. But because our original thief plan was immediately nerfed, we decided to push it in a little bit of a different direction. Try it out with a new hero. So the opponent has 28. We are still at 30, so we're still actually ahead in fatigue as well. So yeah, but then when you come across a control opponent and you realize you don't have any companions to play. It does feel a lot like a control deck now. Which is a little unfortunate. I guess you have to have control elements if you're thieving. While Fugent is making their turn, I'm going to quickly go get another bowl of risotto. I will be right back. So our opponent had better than luck and then ended their turn. We're running out of card space, so we really just have to play stuff. I think the fatigue match up is going to be a real thing, so we're not going to draw any more cards. I think we just maintain altitude here. After you play a spell, gratitude restores equal health or health equal to its mana cost to any target. The first time each turn you restored a total of 5 health, draw a card. Our opponent doesn't have anything in the ashes. We don't have anything in the ashes. I think we just play Mycotalp. We'll play him here because he gets the buff. He's probably going to die immediately. But we need to get one card out of our hand. So this is a lot of a waiting game. More of a waiting game than I was expecting here. Poking Dino interdiction nerf. Have we seen an interdiction? I mean, very possibly. I haven't had a huge problem with the interdiction yet. But I think part of that is due to the fact that my opponents have misplayed. They'll select a card type to disable for a turn, but it's not relevant to what I'm actually playing. We'll steal a card off our opponent's deck. Just Healing Rains. Oh my god. The matchup that never ended. One, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So nothing to do right now. If our opponent is so control, it's likely that they're going to have single target removal for things like It That Waits. So we need to be prepared to handle that eventuality. What does gratitude do after you play a spell or store health? So we can finally play Waits. And if we tapped our mana correctly, we could also start dealing damage with it. I think we do that. So let's tap 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll play It That Waits. Defensive stance. I think this attacks in. Wait a minute, what happened to my blue mana? Did it really? Why does it do that? I queued my purple mana to be used, and it just left the purple mana. You didn't need another blue mana. You had 3. That is so insanely aggravating. I tapped the mana. So I guess we'll just tap the other one. I'm actually just writing a quick note in the bugs. Oh, did I need to hit the end turn button? Yep, that is my fault. And that wasted my timer. That's not good. That's not good at all. I needed that. Open arms. Okay. I want to make sure that our opponent can't do any shenanigans with it that waits. Oh wait, it's on top of his deck now. That's right. So we can't actually use Elder to void it from his ashes. Now just raises mana cost by 2n instead of ban. What just raises the mana cost by 2n? Oh, you mean when they patch something? We want to hold Epigone until they play their Tom Waits. They're already at full health. We just want to make sure that we don't lose any health, because the only other thing that they could have, they're so enchantment based that I wouldn't be surprised if they played like an Ivory Heart. Oh, I didn't want it. Okay, well, fine. I tried to unclick it and then it triggered anyway, so that happened. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to do anyway. Interdiction. I mean, the interdiction nerf means it raises the cost of specified card type by 2 mana instead of blocking it from play. Oh, did they make an interdiction nerf? That just not... Okay, let me see. This is just going to be the longest waiting game. So choose a permanent from either hero's ashes, give it Dusk Void Me, and then it enters the story. There's no permanents we really want here. So at this point, we're just waiting. We're waiting and healing and doing a whole lot of nothing. We just have to keep playing one card each turn. Our opponent only has 9 cards left in the deck. So unless they have some kind of strange OTK combo they are going to die to fatigue. And even if they have an OTK combo, we are the anti-OTK deck. Or hero. Patch amount around 10 minutes ago, so maybe you didn't see it yet. Oh, there was another patch just about 10 minutes ago. I see. So you're playing that, sure. So our opponent probably plays 3 Blooming Blackleys. We don't have amazing answers for them, though. Right now, we can actually just interdiction, or Mycotalp reached back. I think, when does this trigger? At the end of your turn, Carrion Sprites reduces the maximum health of all companions by 1. This increases by 1 after another allied enchantment enters the story. So I think it's going to die naturally. It is going to die in a turn. Is there anything in their ashes we want? No. We didn't get to play a card! We're going to burn! I gotta pay attention to the gecko! The gecko that, like, walks across the line to let you know how much time you have. They're stealing my cards? I mean, sure. This actually doesn't concern me. This is actually, like, really nice, because now I can actually play stuff like Garden and have it mean something. We can't kill his Icar right away, and I didn't realize all of his enchantments were going to the ashes. So it's definitely unfortunate. Sure. Okay, it did still die. Nice. What did we void there? Just to reach back? Okay, that's fine. I think we Thunder say go. And then this will kill that companion in a couple of turns. This is a super slow control matchup. But we're playing it. Well, this was a very funny idea and something we maybe should do. Sadly, the gecko isn't bound to the timer. Oh, it's not! Oh, I totally... Because I always see it... Oh! I totally think you should link the gecko to the timer. Like, just for my turn, because then I can see... I don't know. Sometimes I mean, you already have the thing around the thing. Actually, so you already have a thing there. Or, like, a timer that I can see, a visual timer. I always thought the gecko was attached to a timer, though. Yeah, and I'll make sure to get you that clip, Bounty, of like the mana not taking from the tapped pool. I think it was because, like, I laid out the mana that I had in the notes, but I think it was just because it was a neutral mana slot, and so it took from like another color for some reason. But okay, so they've used 2 open arms. I didn't see anything get removed from my ashes, I don't think. Did they give themselves another Blooming Blackley? No, there's 1. So they've used 2 open arms. What are the ways that they can pull an open arms back to their hand. Chronicler, which is currently dead. We can actually... we should become a Chronicler and start stealing our opponent's stuff. Wait, what else could we steal from them? I still don't think they have any companions we want to steal. Not yet. So let's Elder. Opponent's Ashes. Get rid of the Chronicler. Defense. And then let's take our opponent's... I think Open Arms and Blooming Blackly are the main things we don't want our opponents to have. Or at least like the first tier of things we don't want our opponents to have. And then we can go after other more specific items in a moment. I don't think it's a mistake to copy the Elder here. I think it retains its card text as well. So it's a cheaper Chronicler. Does it retain card text? No. Okay, so it comes back as its base copy. This should have gone into combat stance, I think. We know our opponent has a Tom Waits in hand. So we're holding on to Reached Back. Or... actually, we might just save this Elder for Reached Back. We also have the Hex Painter. And that kills one thing, that's fine. We can also just move the Mycotalp out of the way, so that'll be fine. We're going to kill that? Sure. It's a little bit unfortunate, but not too painful. Our opponent only has 6 cards in deck. We're still at 20. So again, like, we just win the fatigue matchup here. Oh, we can actually bring back the Elder, which has stolen the card text for the War Chronicler. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't have to do anything here. I think the Chronicler makes sense, though. Oh, wait, this is still a Chronicler. Let's absolutely use this, then. Defensive, and we will move 3 from our opponent. The Gods and... Carrion, I think? Yeah. So we'll steal that. What do we want to add to our hand? I think Open Arms. Yeah. Some hard target removal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, we have 12 mana right now. We could probably get rid of the Bag of Crowns. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, we're still safe in terms of card size. Our opponent now has monochromatic mana. I said monochromatic. I meant chromatic. They now have chromatic mana. They're gonna die to fatigue. I mean, do they have a deck refill? Do we have a way that we could void their deck? At the start of your turn, look at the top 9 cards of your deck. For every color, choose a spell and add it to your hand. Shuffle the rest back into your deck until the end of turn. You may play them for free. I am tempted to just remove that. Let's start by getting stuff out of our opponent's ashes. all the big impact cards. I think Gratitude. Honestly, I don't care if they have healing. We can beat healing. I don't know how much we actually care about Nine Eyes Boon, is it? So they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in all. I think we just play Goodwill. Goodwill Hunting. I don't think we do anything else. I don't think Nine Eyes Boon poses like enough of a threat that we need to remove it. If we start to realize that like it is actually a huge threat, then we can always open arms. We don't have a way to make our opponent discard their hand, I think. I think there's only, what is her name, Monomaniac that does that. Okay. So our opponent has again, that's fine. Okay. Oh my god! We have no, like, just full board clear. There's nothing we can do here. Our opponent only has 4, so actually maybe this was a reason why we should have gotten rid of Boon there. I thought you only got to keep 1 card. For every color. Oh, for every, got it, okay. So we're not going to be able to remove this. We can get Beholds and Becomes, but again, like these Ickers are going to be just doing ridiculous nonsense every turn. We can't remove everything. We also don't have a timer. We're in really bad shape here. Let's start with Garden of Thunder. Probably should have copied Beholds or It That Waits. We absolutely have to take Ivory Heart. Our opponent probably has more. I think the game's just over. Like, what else am I supposed to do? We'll hit this a couple times. I think it's going to start healing itself, though, so it doesn't really matter too much. Maybe it's time to put an actual win condition in your deck. We have a win condition, but thank you, Generic. We have Tom Waits. He stole our first Tom Waits with an open arms, and we haven't seen any of our other Tom Waits yet. We don't just play decks without win conditions. There's just like no, you can't just clear your opponent's board. So when your opponent's able to do things like this, there's just nothing you can do unless you're like red. You have to have red mana because those are the only color that has access to all 3 of the full board wipes. Sure. The whole reason we run this mark is that way we can put It That Waits on it and then start smacking our opponent for damage every turn. We might be able to actually get 2 of them. So if we play Beholds and Becomes here. Yeah, so let's Beholds and Becomes. Grab this. Hex Painter. And then It That Reached Back. This gives us access to both of them now. So we're like very late to the party, but now we can start to ping things slowly and surely. I think we're gonna hit death. Let's see, so 5. And our opponent, if our opponent has another War Chronicler, we could be in big trouble. But they have played all of their open arms now. We can hit this for 3 actually, and that'll take a lot of damage off their board. So let's actually do that now. Yeah. There's a difference between not having a win condition and the win condition not working. Play with a win condition. Come on, bruh. What do you think this is? I think we ping this as well. Oh, wait, that gave us way more health. Wait, how did that give us 20 health? Oh, because we stole it from our opponent. So it's actually got... it's already got advanced damage. Oh, my God. Oh! Oh! Get it! What? Oh, my God. That's insane! Oh, my God. I thought we were going to have such a hard time. It worked! What? What? What were you saying about a win condition? Oh, it's alright, Generic. I don't take it personally. But that was such a satisfying reversal. Look at that. Oh. That is win 4 for the heist deck. And look at that heist. We heisted that thing right at the end. Boom. Oh. Damn it. I did not think we were going to win that. I did not see that win coming. Was that you, Fusion? If that was, good game. Sorry, I got really hyped. I was like struggling. I was like, we're never gonna win this. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to just quit. And we figured it out. God damn, that was a good game. Oh, that's going on YouTube for sure.